Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So since Christmas is almost here, I thought I would do a little bit of holiday baking. So I have 3 recipes to show you. The first 2 are cookie recipes, and the last one is a 4-ingredient vegan, gluten-free, and dairy-free recipe. The first cookie recipe is probably my favorite cookie recipe. They're called chocolate crinkles, and I make them for my family every year, and they are so good. They're gone in like 2 days, so I hope you guys enjoy. The amazing chocolate crinkles. Okay, here are all the ingredients you will need. First, you're going to take 4 ounces of unsweetened baking chocolate and put it in a pan with low heat. Make sure to watch the chocolate and stir it constantly so that you don't burn it. And when the chocolate is melted, set it aside and let it cool. Next, grab a large mixing bowl and pour half a cup of vegetable oil. Then add 2 cups of sugar into the same mixing bowl. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And add your cooled chocolate that you melted earlier into the bowl. Then mix all those ingredients together. Next, you're going to take 4 eggs and stir them each into the mix one at a time. Once you've mixed in all the eggs, set it to the side so we can move on to the dry ingredients. Now, in a smaller mixing bowl, add 2 cups of all-purpose flour. Then add 2 teaspoons of baking powder into the flour. And add half a teaspoon of salt and mix it all together. Now it's time to combine the ingredients. I add about half of the dry ingredients into the large mixing bowl first, then add the rest when I've stirred enough. And when I'm done, I'm going to cover it up and then put it in the fridge to set for at least 3 hours. So after 3 hours, take it out of the fridge. Get some powdered sugar and put it into a bowl. I like to use an ice cream scooper like this to get the same size balls of dough for every cookie. I drop the ball of dough into the powdered sugar and roll it around in my hand after it's been coated with the sugar. Then I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes. And here's the final product. These cookies are my favorite to make and they are absolutely delicious. I really recommend making them. Next, I'm going to be making snickerdoodle cookies, and here are all the ingredients you will need. So I'm going to take a half a cup of butter and put it in a large mixing bowl. Next, I'm going to take a half a cup of shortening and add it in.
Then I'm going to add 1.5 cups of sugar. Throw in 2 eggs. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Then mix that all together. Set that mixture aside and grab a small mixing bowl to throw all the dry ingredients in. Add 2 3/4 cups of flour into the small mixing bowl. Next, add 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. Then 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And lastly, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then quickly mix that all together. Now I'm going to combine all the ingredients. Then I'm going to wrap it up and put it in the fridge for about 30 minutes. So in a small bowl, place 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of ground cinnamon and mix that together. Then I'm going to take the same ice cream scooper and roll the dough into a ball and then coat the ball in the sugar and cinnamon mixture. Then I'm going to put them in the oven at 400 degrees for 10 minutes. And here's the final product, nice and chewy Snickerdoodle cookies. So next we're going to be making peppermint crunch bars, and you will only need 4 ingredients. I'm going to melt the chocolate by using the double boiler method. I'm going to take 2 teaspoons of coconut oil and place it in a small mixing bowl. Then I'm going to take 1.5 cups of vegan chocolate chips and add it into the bowl. Then I'm going to place the bowl on top of the pan that I brought to a boil so that it will melt the chocolate and the coconut oil. Then once the chocolate's melted, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of peppermint extract. Then just add 3/4 cup of your favorite Rice Krispies cereal. Then pour the mixture into an 8-inch square baking pan lined with parchment or wax paper. Cover it up and place it in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. Take it out and let it thaw for another 10 to 15 minutes. And then cut it into little bars. And here's the final product, a vegan, gluten, and dairy-free treat.
I hope you guys enjoyed that baking video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And I hope you guys have an amazing Christmas and holiday season, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone. Okay Mom, let me know what you think of the chocolate crinkle cookies.
You know these are my favorites.
What would you rate them out of 10? Oh, Mom.
Listen, you know I love them. Dang, don't tell Daddy though. I'm gonna take them all.